Hey, welcome back. I'm Jeanette, and today we're going to talk about yard work. Let's do this real quick. Today, I went outside to give my husband a drink, and he ropes me into the yard work he started doing, and I went out to give him a drink. I didn't go out to do yard work. I was wearing flip-flops, and I was... What?
You started without me?
Started what? This is my show.
You're not. What are you doing? How do you even know how to work all this stuff?
I watched a video.
Yeah, I better remember my video.
Maybe.
This is like really proud of me over here.
How do you think I feel?
No. All right, you ready? Hey, welcome back.
I already started.
Oh. And what do I do? What are we talking about?
You making me do yard work.
I didn't make
little
you do
tiny
anything.
onions.
Okay. If you're outside for an extended period of time and it's moderately hot outside and you didn't bring anything out, don't you think like the other person...
My question is,
shouldn't like somebody
why didn't you bring something out with you to begin with?
I know, but shouldn't somebody think of, oh, hey, maybe they'd like something to drink, you know, your kids, your spouse, or anybody. I mean,
or
the guy walking down
the guy walking down the street, doing stuff inside, like
but
making dinner.
You have access.
Stuff.
You have access to.
I have access.
Access to water. And
there's a hose
liquids.
outside.
Oh, I'm not getting worms. I used to drink from the hose when I was a kid.
Did you have worms when you were a kid?
I don't know. I could have. I was thin for a while.
Fine.
Now I gained some weight.
Maybe you should drink from the hose.
Maybe I should. Oh, frog will pop out and I'll have a meal too.
Oh god, that's gross.
You can solve all that by putting it.
Well, anyway, he made me start doing yard work, and I wasn't prepared for that.
It was
very dirty. And then I had to clean my nails with a nail brush. I don't like doing that.
You should clean your nails with a nail brush anyway.
Why would I need to?
Because your nails get gross stuff under them.
I wash my hands all the time. So much that my hands are super dry, and I have to put lots of lotion on my hands.
Yeah, my hands are dry right now. It was nice outside. Why not get yard work done? I don't like yard work. I don't like weed whacking. So why not get this stuff done now before it's like 90 out and it's super humid? I mean, it makes sense, right? And it was a flower bed that has weeds in it. I'm growing weeds in my flower bed, not weed.
Well,
I'm growing. Weeds. Well, this is just grass in a flower bed, not connected to any other grass. It's
right. It's
encased by the driveway.
Yeah.
So, you know, I didn't want to weed. I don't weed whack it in the first place. I just drive the mower up onto it. I should have just got video of that because it's kind of funny. I didn't want to weed whack it anymore, so I thought let's just rototill it up, and then I broke the rototiller, and then get all the weeds out of it. And it ended up being a bigger project because we had like 2 or 3 onions in the fridge that started growing. So we planted those onions like what, 4 years ago?
No.
Yeah.
It wasn't them.
It wasn't?
No.
What was it then?
I bought a bag of like bulbs, whatever.
Oh,
they're really tiny onions, and they were like 80 in there.
Well, this is not a good story.
Oh, I didn't know that you had some made-up story to tell.
I legitimately...
You are hovering over me. I can't even like put my arms anywhere.
Switch spots.
I look like I'm half a person.
I feel I'm on the wrong side here. I
It's
legitimately...
crowded when you're over here anyway.
Yeah, but it's easier.
No, there were like 80 bulbs.
But
so then...
No, didn't we plant those onions too?
We did, and then they grew tall.
And then
green.
Oh, well.
And then we yanked them out, and they didn't grow that big. So I don't know if we just took them out.
I thought I had a good story.
And well, anyway, that was a long time ago. That was a couple years ago.
Well, it would have been like cool to say we put 3 onions that were growing in the fridge in the ground, and now there's like I found like 100 little onion bulbs growing when I
The reason why you found those is probably because they have little seeds on the top, and then the wind blows and blows them off.
But you know,
and then they start growing somewhere else. That's what they're supposed to do.
We started with 3 years ago, and now we have
no, we had
100.
80.
Well, yeah, but now we have 100. So now, like, what good is it?
We have like
whoop-de-doo. You bought some and they grew. Yeah, that's kind of what you planned for. This isn't.
I can't believe you thought that.
Well, yeah,
it's hilarious.
That's what I thought, because I thought that's what we did.
You know, it'll be a good story when the potatoes start growing.
I think they're growing now, unless there was something in the soil. There's a lot though.
There's like, oh, there's a weed growing in that.
It could be, because it's growing fast. I gotta look up what I don't know what potatoes look like. It's possible. I don't know.
The plant itself.
Because the potato already had stuff growing on it. So
it did. It was really good.
It might be.
It's like gross, you know, when you see it in the bag and you're just like, ugh, and then you throw it out, kind of. Or if you're brave enough, you just cut it off.
At least it wasn't a bag full of potatoes and worms.
Oh my gosh. I remember I bought this bag of salt potatoes. It was so disgusting. By the time, it was like a couple days later. I opened it up and there were worms all over inside of it. It was so gross.
We didn't finish the story.
I freaked out.
Well, because the other flower bed we did like 4 years ago. I know I told the story about my strawberries. I don't remember what vlog it was in.
That one.
But long story long.
Like
I stopped at a garage sale. The guy had corn growing in the back. I said, "Hey, do you have any strawberry runners?" Why not?
Because he had corn in the back, so he knew automatically he'd have strawberry runners.
I think there was strawberries in the front.
Okay, well, there
I don't think I recognized it.
Otherwise, you would have asked for corn runners.
He showed me around. He gave me like 80 strawberry runners that he just pulled, and he said they need to go in the ground right away. So I planted them, and I got a ton of them. I give the runners away, and some
of them I think he just pulled out though.
We dug that flower bed up years ago, and that's when I found like in like 2 feet down there was like there was like 12 bottles, but they were like framed around a wooden case that was all disintegrated and stuff, and the bottles have no markings on them whatsoever. So I don't know how old they are, but it was kind of cool.
We sifted out a lot of glass too from your mom.
My mom was crazy. It was crazy. Mom, you're crazy. I don't know.
It was kind of crazy.
It was therapy. She
would throw something outside. Well, maybe it would be broken already, and she'd just like shatter it. I don't know.
Like, what if we went digging? I mean, we're older, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Hey, whatever works. You know, people.
It was long. That was like 4 years.
People work out because they have stress and such, and people
throw dishes.
People throw dishes, and
Do you think that she throw the dishes at her fireplace? Like when she gets mad?
I hope not. Should we edit this out? She's gonna see this. I'm gonna get a text. This is gonna be awkward.
Better than the text I got the other day. You were in an accident? I would rather get a text than hear about it on YouTube.
We didn't notify her. We didn't notify. She was fine. We didn't notify everybody. The car.
Why didn't you tell your mom?
The car is pretty. I didn't know I had to tell my mom. She never texted me. She texted you.
Well,
see the line of communication here? I've worked so hard over so many years to cut myself out of the line of communication. So nobody even thinks of telling me anything.
It's just a good thing.
I could just go live off the grid peacefully, and nobody would be like, "Oh, we haven't heard from Chris in a while." No, it would just be like, "Oh, they're going about their business, not thinking about me."
No, I'm sure one day they would think about you.
No. They'd never come out to visit. Who would come out to visit me? How'd they get a hold of me? How'd they get over the moat?
The moat.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyways, where were we going with this topic? I don't even know.
The flower bed.
The flower bed.
I remember when we were cleaning out the front flower bed, like in the way front.
Yeah.
And some crazy lady used to walk down the street, like speed.
Oh, I forgot about that one. No, I haven't seen her in a long time.
No, years. And she stopped and was like, "Oh, this house is so cool." I'm like, our house is creepy.
Unfortunately, I don't remember what it was. And if you know, great. But I mean, like, most cops that I know have a sense of humor that's a little morbid. And they have a nickname, and it is what it is. They have a nickname for people that walk and run. I forget what it is.
Oh, on the street?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It's a morbid nickname, and I mean, only because they just like you see somebody walking or running, and you see them quite often on a busy street.
With no sidewalks.
But then the cop, they're the one that gets the call that person got hit and they're killed. They're dead. So, I mean, it happens more often than not. And
we're not saying anything happened to this woman like that.
No, I hope not. But, yeah. You know, there's a couple people I haven't seen in a long time. That one guy that would run all the time. I don't see him, the one with the beard.
People move that.
He hasn't been around.
Or maybe I don't know.
I don't know. There's a lot of people, and there's a bunch of new people.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen the regulars in a while, actually.
The regulars. Do you think that people see us and they're like, "Oh, they're the regulars"?
No, but I was getting a lot of looks today. I was kind of like, "Oh, what's going on here?"
You were getting looks?
Yeah, I was getting some looks.
What kind of looks?
You were getting looks too when you were.
Me?
Yeah.
What?
You know, do you remember those? Do you remember those wooden cutouts that you can like stick in your garden or your lawn? That's
the butt.
Yeah, that's kind of. People were looking at you, but hey, whatever.
Whatever. I may have been bending over the other way, and then my shirt was a little low cut.
Maybe, I don't know. No, but if people drive by our house, they always assume we're not home because I have the drapes drawn, and I have lights on.
There's nobody outside.
My yard's always clean. I'm not leaving stuff out, and I have everything locked up nice and tight. I mean, so if we're outside, people are looking. They're like, "What's going on over there?" I thought they got.
Well, we're right on the street, so it's not like we're way far back.
Yeah, I gotta plant some stuff.
We're working.
Give me some privacy
Behind the house.
Yeah.
You know, or on the other side.
That's where I stays behind the house.
Yeah.
Then we can see me
Usually.
in my privacy.
I just stay in the house.
They're not like,
I
what's that guy doing throwing knives or trying to make a chainsaw carving? None of that. Although I would juggle knives. I would juggle knives and fire out by the street.
He put
I forgot about that.
The elephant that he carved out in the yard. And every time I look outside, I think there's an animal out there.
Especially
not a mini elephant, though.
Especially
ironically, I don't think there's an elephant.
I think it's like
there.
a woodchuck or something standing up.
It's like this
when
little...
it rains, it's really
it's
the
just
wood's
shaped
really
funny.
dark.
That's why it just doesn't look like an elephant.
It looks like an elephant.
And he asked Steven to get it. He's like, "Can you get that wooden elephant?" And he's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." He's like, "It's right in front of you." He's like, "I just see a piece of wood."
It's the only thing in the wood pile that doesn't look like a piece of wood.
This is it.
It was like laying on its side, so all you could see was the bottom,
the bottom of
cut
the
end of it. So it looked like
really
like a log. It didn't look like an
It
elephant.
was hilarious. Even if you saw the top part, though, it didn't look.
Well,
like
obviously, it doesn't look like a log. It looks like something. You just gotta squint and look weird at it and figure out what it is.
The beaver ate it.
The beaver ate it. I haven't. No, I did see the beaver the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we talked about that, didn't we? I forget.
Yeah, we did.
I forget what we talk about and such.
And such.
Yeah. No, I do. Anyways, I think we've done enough rambling.
I've done. Well, actually, I started this video, and then he just took over like usual.
Oh, you want to do a video on your own?
For somebody who doesn't talk very often.
I don't talk at all. I don't talk at all. But
you don't stop.
No, I don't here.
Again, you're talking to a lens.
Stop. Yes, I love my camera and everybody that watches.
What's your camera's name?
Canon.
Don't call it Canon.
My camera's name is Camera. My camera. That's how I address my camera. Where's my camera? Can you go get my camera? Can you put my camera away?
Oh, I hate when he asks for it because I'm so afraid I'm going to drop it. So I hold it like a baby.
You don't drop the
baby.
baby.
I'm just like this.
You should be okay.
I'm going to, one day I'm going to have the baby carrier and the camera in it.
I thought about that because it might be a nice...
Oh my gosh, I was joking.
No, it might be a nice steady cam. Hands-free, take all the shake away. We'll see, we'll see. Anyways, we really are
done
rambling
for today.
Way too much. And we're done for today. Yeah, I'm messing it up now. So
I'm sorry.
I'll see you on the next one.
Bye.